Welcome to the Financial Literacy Podcast with Kieran Davey, where we will give you the tools you need to take charge of your money and find your way to financial success. We're diving deep into methods for researching success and financial stability in this episode. We have special guests joining us today, a guest interview from someone who began their financial journey in a tough spot but was able to come out on top, expert insights from a colleague of mine who has some great new tips, and finally, some audience interaction Q&A portion.
Hey! Financial Literacy Podcast, how are we? Great. So, today, we're going to be talking to James. James is a poorly managed individual. James, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, James.
Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
So, James, tell me about how awful you are at managing your money. We'll be back right after this advertisement.
Of us create a home we love.
The Wayfair vibe at our place is Western.
But we all got our own thing.
Drama.
Glamour.
Gardening.
In the Wayborhood, there's a place for all of us.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
So, James, what's income looking like? How much we making?
I make around $50,000 a year.
Okay. All right. So, what's housing looking like?
I have a great deal with housing, actually. I'm still living with my parents.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, guys, you know, what he's probably doing is he's living with his parents and he's saving all his money so he can get into a better financial spot. I mean, do you see today's economy? It's horrible what we're living in, but by living with your parents, you're taking the right steps. So, how much are we saving?
Well, that's like really my issue is I don't save.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I earn a paycheck, and then just recently I just bought this super light up sweater that I found.
How much was it?
Like $6,500.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But dude, it lights up.
All right, so you could have invested that in your Roth IRA, all right, and then that would have gained you interest over years, and you would have been able to buy a house. Damn it, James!
Dude, honestly, I don't even know what all that is. All I see is just money, and then I spend the money, and then when I spend the money, I get new things, and I like the things that I get.
Okay. We make irrational choices with our money, but how much are we saving at the end of the year? How much is going in our pocket?
$5,000.
$5,000. Okay. All right, 10%. Do you have any student loans?
Yeah, I took out a few loans 5 or 6 years ago when I tried going to college.
You tried, so you didn't get a degree?
No. Moved back in with my parents.
Okay.
After that, and
How far did you get?
4 weeks.
4 weeks, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so have you been paying your student loans though?
No.
So with the interest on those, it's, you're not chipping away at it at all. So I mean, how much are those now?
Probably around $80,000 to $90,000.
Damn it, James!
Yeah. I know.
Damn it! All right, well, here's what you're gonna do. Okay.
All right.
We've gone over the things we see where his problem lies. He doesn't save. So stop getting those damn sweaters.
I can't.
James.
James. They're addicting. All right. I get money and I just feel the need to spend it.
All right.
All right.
So
I have an addiction.
I have this plan for you.
Okay.
This is what you're gonna do. This is how you're gonna save your money. Okay. This is a laid out plan.
Okay.
All right. This 20% Roth IRA. 50% savings.
Okay.
Another 20% into those student loans, and that last percentage, it'll go in your pocket. All right. But
Okay.
no more sweating.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. D.
Yeah.
Such a great professional. Thank you.
Great talking to you. Give it up for him, huh? Give it up for him. Wow. Our next guest is a financial expert, and he actually made a presentation for our podcast. So I'm going to pass it over to Giacomo for this information.
How you doing? I'm the expert.
The first step is track your net worth. All right, that's extremely important. You need to keep track of your net worth. Step 2, set goals and invest. All right, now when you have a goal, you can constantly look at that goal and be like, okay, that is the end game. That's where I want to end. Okay, and by doing that, you learn how to invest. All right, control your debt. All right, too many of you are in way too much debt. All right, it's completely unacceptable. Maintain an emergency fund. Listen, when life gets tough, which it does for everyone, you need money. All right, money can get you through the thick and the thin. All right, and that's why you need to take a certain percentage of your money and put it aside. All right, that's your emergency fund. That's very important. And save for retirement. I mean, who doesn't want to retire? Who wants to be working their whole life? All right, it would suck to do so. So save for retirement.
All right, and for our third and final segment of the podcast, we're going to do a Q&A. All right, we have some members in the audience looking to ask some questions. I see a line over there. All right, first person, young man in the back, what would you like to ask?
Big fan, dude. Big fan.
Thank you.
Where do you invest?
So, with my income, I invest in a couple different avenues. My first one would be my Roth IRA. That's my retirement fund.
Okay.
It compounds over the years, and the earlier that you start, the more you'll make. Another one is, an index fund, S&P 500. It's that also is a similar idea. And I'm also currently investing in myself and my education. I'm getting a degree to increase my income. It's the biggest form of making money that you have is yourself and the income that you can make. So, those student loans that I'm taking on, they're for a purpose, and I think that's valuable information to you guys. All right, next. Yep. Oh, little lady in the back. What do you want to ask?
What's your plan to tackle student loans?
Okay, great question. So, the degree that I'm getting, it has set me up on a path to make steady income and make more over my life than if I was to not get a degree. So, by going into a career path where I know the outcome inevitably of my job and everything like that, and an income, salary base, everything like that, it is an investment, and I know that I'm going to be able to tackle those over the next couple of years and get it done. But also, when I get out of college, I'm really going to focus on that. Quickly get it over with, get the interest out of the way so I can move forward and focus on bigger goals related to my career. All right, I think we have time for one more question. Yep, old man in the back.
What's your biggest advice to students on campus?
Students on campus. That's interesting coming from you. Are you a student on campus?
No.
Okay. Biggest advice to students on campus. First of all, keep listening to the Financial Literacy Podcast. It'll get you where you need to go. It'll get you where you need to be. All right? First. Second, you're here. You're on campus. You're getting a degree. You have a path, I would hope. Right? Decide what your major is going to be. Figure out what you're good at. Figure out what you like. Decide. Figure out career paths that you can go towards. Right? Talk to your academic advisor. Figure out internship possibilities that you can get into. Right? Make that degree worth it. I mean, you're here. You're spending a lot of money. Okay? Make it worth time, worthwhile, worth your money, worth your effort. Right? Stop wasting your time here. I see a lot of students don't have a plan. They don't have a course of action that they're looking towards. And then smaller things, like I said earlier, the
earlier you start investing in the stock market, in your Roth IRAs, things like that, the better you'll set up yourself for the future. All right, that's all the time that we have for Q&A. So I'll see you guys. Hey, have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Come back next week when we talk to Arnold Schwarzenegger about his journey from a poor Hungarian immigrant to Hollywood's most paid actor. See ya.